I'm about to do your Pisces July 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a deep dive look at your romantic person of interest and how they really feel about you. Hey Pisces, how's it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Pisces love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationships, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Pisces love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with today's Pisces reading, because the Pisces reading for today is going to be all about your romantic person of interest, what they feel about you, what they think about you, what they believe about you, what their intentions are toward you in this month of July 2020, what their most likely actions are toward you in July 2020, and then we're going to finish this reading up with some advice for you on how to best navigate the situation with this person, what to do, what not to do, how to best play this so that things work out the best for you, Pisces. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, and it's not really possible that it's going to resonate with every single Pisces on the planet. But regardless of how this reading resonates with you, you're still probably going to want to check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more clarity and more insight about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, I've also been getting a lot of requests recently for personal readings, so I've opened up a few extra spots in my schedule to accommodate that. So if getting a personal reading with me is something you're interested in, you can find the information about that in the description box down below as well. But enough yakking, let's get on with the Pisces love reading for today, and let's start by pulling 3 cards for how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. So how does Pisces' romantic love interest really feel about Pisces? Let's get 3 cards for how they really feel. Well, not taking a whole chunk as they fall out like that. Let's get 3 cards for how your romantic love interest feels about you, Pisces. Okay, there we go. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. This is like a feeling like you're not good enough for being left out in the cold. So that's how they feel about you. Either they feel like you have left them out in the cold, you've done something to make them feel like they're not good enough and they're left out in the cold, or they feel like leaving you out in the cold, like you're not good enough. Well, that's a strange way to start the reading here. So in their feelings for you, Pisces, we have the King of Cups, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. So we've got a lot of cups there. Cups are love and emotions. So got a lot of cups, but this feeling of being left out in the cold here. All right, so the King of Cups is someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you. They just may not be outwardly expressing that. They may not be wearing their emotions on their sleeve. They have a lot of feelings for you, a lot of love and emotions for you. But this is like a emotionally stable, emotionally balanced person. This is someone who consults their emotions when they're making their decisions. They're not completely head over heart like, say, the King of Swords would be. He's completely head over heart. He doesn't consult his emotions. This person does, and they have a lot of love and emotions for you. They may not be outwardly expressing that, or, this is a general reading, you gotta take it as it resonates, they may feel like you aren't outwardly expressing your love and emotions toward them. In their feelings for you, we also have the 4 of Cups, and this is a card of like missed opportunities. This is maybe being distracted, maybe being bored. This can represent that there's a love offer on the table, but it's not being accepted, it's not being rejected, it's just kind of left hanging up in the air like that. This could also mean that your person feels like making a love offer to you, but they're afraid you'll reject it. Or vice versa. Maybe they're expecting a love offer from you. I don't know. It'll make more sense as we go. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who comes forward taking actions of love and emotion. So this is like the knight in shining armor that rushes in, sweeps you off your feet. he comes forward with actions and offers of love. So your person, yeah, they have emotions for you. They're just not outwardly expressing that. I think they want to offer you their cup of love. This is the person who would come in offering that cup of love. But this is either the offer is not being accepted, it's not being rejected, it's just kind of like blah, or just hanging up in the air, or the bored with the offer, or there's some sort of missed opportunity about this love offer. But I think they want to come in and give you a love offer, but they've been left out in the cold. Okay. What do they think about you, Pisces? What does Pisces romantic person of interest think about Pisces in July 2020? What do they think about Pisces? Okay, I think one might have flipped over in the deck here. I'm not sure. Nope. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of balance. It's a card of like trying to maintain your balance, trying to regain balance. This can also represent a decision, like weighing the pros and cons of something, like do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I. This can also be a card of juggling more than one person, some sort of decision needing to be made, but juggling. Right under that we have the Lovers card. So is your person thinking about juggling two people? Like, do they have two lovers that they're thinking about juggling? Huh. I don't know. This Four of Cups, this could be that they have another offer on the table, but they're not accepting it or rejecting it. Maybe they're juggling that idea around. I don't know. Right under that, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a period of pausing to reflect on the relationship. It's taking stock of your relationship, looking at the seeds that were planted and trying to figure out if these seeds are going to be able to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that they really want. This is like trying to decide, is this something I continue to invest in or reinvest in? Or is it time to cut my losses and move on? This is taking stock of the relationship. Right under that we have the Moon. So this is fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent something being hidden in the dark, something that you don't know about. And right under that we have the High Priestess. This can also represent something that you don't know about. This is being in touch with the intuition. Like the High Priestess is sitting in front of the curtain of the knowledge of the universe, and she's the one that guards that curtain. So everything that can be known is behind that curtain, and she knows everything, but she only lets you know everything when it's time for you to know. She determines, and then you get your emotional hits and your gut feelings and in touch with your intuition. And right under that we have this Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden. And then the World, the end of some cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Let's see. Well, in your person's thoughts about you, Pisces, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Five of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles is a prosperous new beginning, a new beginning in abundance and stability. This has the potential, this is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. And we just saw that Seven of Pentacles where you're taking stock of their relationship and they're trying to figure out if these seeds that have been planted have the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles or not. This is the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. And we've also got in their thoughts the Ace of Wands, and this is a passionate new beginning. I don't know if they're thinking about a passionate new beginning with you, Pisces. This is like, if they think that they have this potential to get to the Ten of Pentacles with you, and this passionate new beginning with you, but they're juggling something. They're weighing the pros and cons, or they're juggling the idea of love, two lovers. This is This is like, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're soulmates, we're connected, but it's also I need to make a choice. And this is trying to make that choice. This is also taking a pause to reflect and make that choice of, is this something to continue investing in, or is it time to cut my losses and move on? But there's something that you don't know about, or something they don't know about. This is a general reading, so you got to take it as it resonates. That's burdensome to them, and it's the ending of this cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Now, also in their thoughts about you, Pisces, we have the Five of Wands, and this is conflict, this is struggle, this is competition, this is an internal conflict. So they're internally conflicted in their mind. They're juggling, weighing the pros and cons. They're trying to figure something out. They're conflicted about it. Something to do with lovers, like some choice that needs made here. Trying to figure out if this is something to continue in or something to cut my losses and move on. And there's an offer of love and emotions on the table, but it's not being accepted or rejected. It's being contemplated right now. It's being weighed out, pros and cons, about some new beginnings, like potential for stability and abundance, a new passionate beginning, just some internal conflict about that. What are this person's beliefs about you, Pisces? What does this person believe about Pisces? Let's get one more for what. Okay, we'll take two more. What do they believe about Pisces here? On the bottom of the deck, we have that Five of Pentacles again. So this is being left out in the cold. This is feeling like they're not good enough, or that you're not good enough, or that you're left out in the cold, or that you've left them out in the cold. Let's see what we have. Okay, in their beliefs about you, Pisces, we have death. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. So death is a transformation. This is like something has to die so that something better can be reborn in its place. So if you think about like a caterpillar, when it goes into the cocoon, I can't talk today, and it comes out as a butterfly, there is a massive transformation there. The caterpillar actually dies and is reborn into something more beautiful and better, the butterfly. So they believe there's some sort of transformation taking place with you. Something about being left out in the cold, or transforming being left out in the cold, transforming feeling like they're not good enough, or that you're not good enough. You've got the Ten of Cups under that. This is like love and happiness and joy and, you know, a feeling of being in love with another person. There's a rainbow here, 10 full cups above them. This is like the happy family life. This is like the storybook ending. And we've got Hermit under that. This is going internal, doing some deep soul searching, some deep reflection, some deep contemplation, shining their inner light on something to try and figure out what to do here about their wish fulfillment. I don't know if they believe you left them out in the cold, or if they believe you've made them feel not good enough, or if it's the other way around, if they believe that they're leaving you out in the cold, or they believe that you're not good enough. But there's some sort of transformation taking place here. Now, in their beliefs, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles comes forward taking action on practical, tangible, 3D realm, earthly things like stability and abundance. So he's just the slowest moving knight in the deck. So this is an energy of like one foot in front of the other. Slow and steady wins the race, very methodical, never in any kind of a hurry. This is like taking things slow here. Taking slow, deliberate action on something. Now we've also got the Emperor. So the Emperor is a master manifester. He's someone who has all the tools, all the resources, all the abilities. He's got everything he needs to put a plan in place and execute that plan in order to get what he wants. He knows what he wants. He's very clear about what he wants, and he's able to put the plan in place and execute that plan to get what he wants. I don't know if a transformation, there's like a transformation of the slow progress. This is also an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. It can also represent setting boundaries in a situation. And we've got the Queen of Wands and their beliefs about you. And the Queen of Wands is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy. She's beautiful, sexy, vivacious. She's in touch with her intuition. But she knows exactly what she wants. And she goes after what she wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. And it's rare that the Queen of Wands doesn't get what she wants. I'm just having trouble figuring out what she wants. It's like she wants to take control, or there's some transformation here about being left out in the cold. Or a transformation of the slow progress. There's boundaries being set regarding what your person believes they want, or your person's taking charge of the situation. Maybe they're trying to transform this slow forward movement and take charge of the situation and go after what they want, what they're passionate about. I don't know. I can't get off of this Five of Pentacles, this being left out in the cold, being not good enough. What are your person's intentions toward you for the month of July 2020, Pisces? What does this person have in their intentions for Pisces for July 2020? What are their intentions? Let's get 2 cards for their intentions toward Pisces in July 2020. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is, again, love and happiness and joy with another person. This is like the happy family card where everyone is loved and appreciated. There's a rainbow with 10 full cups of love and emotions there. So their intentions are related to this love and happiness with another person. Okay. We've got the King of Pentacles here in their intentions, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a stable, ground, abundant energy. It's a masculine energy. It's someone who's very kind, very generous, like a father figure type energy. Good at managing resources and assets. This can be usually someone who's in business or some managerial role. Maybe they run their own business. Maybe they're an independent contractor or a freelancer. But it's someone who generally has their act together, is very kind and generous. Very stable, grounded, and abundant. And we've also got this Two of Pentacles again. And again, this is like juggling something. This is weighing the pros and cons. This is a card of balance, or trying to maintain your balance. Like, you've got a lot going on. You don't want to let any of the plates come crashing to the ground. But this is juggling something. This could be juggling more than one person. And we've got 2 different kings on the board now. 2 different knights on the board. This could also be, just weighing the pros and cons, trying to figure out, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, as it relates to this Eight of Cups. And this Eight of Cups is detachment. This is either emotional detachment or physical detachment, like physically walking away from something. So in this card, you can see this guy is walking away from his 8 full cups, and he's doing that because he's not emotionally content. He's not emotionally fulfilled. He's not emotionally happy. So he's walking away from these 8 full cups, going off in search of his 9th and his 10th cup. Now, sometimes when someone is in this energy and they walk away, they're trying to see if the grass is greener on the other side, and a lot of times they end up coming back. But I think that's what your person is intending, to like stay grounded and stable and abundant. And they're juggling this idea of walking away, detaching and walking away, because what they really want is this 10 cups. And they're in hermit mode. They're isolating themselves, or they intend to go into hermit mode and isolate themselves, do some deep soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to figure out what the best course of action is moving forward toward what would bring them their wish fulfillment. The star is a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of healing. It's a card of hope, but it's wish fulfillment. So they're trying to contemplate either how to heal or how to get their wish fulfillment. How to get what makes them happy. This is the happiest card in the deck, the Sun. It's love and joy and happiness and abundance and bliss and harmony. This is like, these two cards are like this, they're both like the fairy tale happy ending, you know? And they want to be victorious in that. Happiness. This is a card of recognition, victory, and success. So this could be your person is recognizing what makes them happy and what makes them feel left out in the cold or not good enough. We've seen this card repeatedly. This is like, there's feelings of being left out in the cold. This is their intentions. So I'm not sure what this means, Pisces. It's not looking all that good, really. So these are their intentions, like to stay grounded and stable and abundant, juggle this, weigh the pros and cons, do I or don't I, walk away, and go off in search of my 10th cup. And I think they're going to isolate themselves. They're going to do some deep soul searching and reflection about what their wish fulfillment is, about what makes them happy, so they can move forward in victory and success and not feel left out in the cold anymore. That's their intentions, but you and I both know how people work. What they intend to do and what they actually do are oftentimes different things. So what are this person's most likely actions toward you in the month of July? What are this person's most likely actions toward Pisces in July 2020, please? Tell me more about this person's most likely actions toward Pisces in July 2020. Let's get one more. Okay, there we go. The bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Pentacles again. This is being left out in the cold. This is being left out in the cold. We have the Page of Wands and their most likely actions. We have Judgment. And we have the 9 of Wands. About being left out in the cold. The Page of Wands is a messenger. He delivers news and messages of passion and desire. It's a similar energy to the Fool. It's about taking the leap. It's about like going out and taking the first steps on something new. So we've got this card in their intentions of like detaching and walking away. And now we've got a card in what their most likely actions are: to left out in the cold, go take the first steps on something new. And then we've got Judgment. And this can be a card of second chances. This can be a card of like resurrecting something and bringing something back from the dead. But this can also represent actual judgment, like casting their own final verdict and judgment on a situation. Yeah, we've got this transformation that's happening. This juggling, this internal conflict, this offer of love on the table that's not being accepted or rejected. We've got detaching emotionally or detaching physically and walking away. we've seen being left out in the cold repeatedly, taking the first steps on something new, casting a final verdict and judgment on something. And then we have this Nine of Wands. This is a card of healing, but this is also a card of like being walled off and defensive. Like, this is the wounded warrior. He's been hurt, and he's built this wall to protect himself so he can heal, so he can get his energy right, so he can go out and take the final step in his journey. And it's right directly underneath this detaching and walking away. Right next to the Judgment card, casting final verdict and judgment on something. What is the advice for you, Pisces? Like, how should you approach this situation, navigate the situation with this person? What should you do? What should you not do? What's the best way to play this for you so that it works out the best for you, Pisces? What's the advice for Pisces for this situation, please? Let's get 3 cards for advice for Pisces on how to play this situation so it works out the best for them. Okay, let's get 2 more advice for Pisces here. Let's get 1 more, please. What is the advice for Pisces on how to navigate this situation with this person? What is the advice for Pisces? Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who has a lot of love and emotions. She's in touch with her intuition. She's a mothering, loving, nurturing energy. She wants to give her love and emotions. Okay. All right, so for your advice, Pisces, on how to navigate this situation, we have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Swords. So you've got a lot of love for this person. Right under that, we've got the 10 of Cups. This is like, again, love and happiness and joy and being together with another person. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles can sometimes represent balance, like generosity, reciprocity, like equal give and take, but sometimes it can represent the merchant giving to 2, indicating a third party. We've got 2 knights on the deck, on the board here. We've got 2 kings on the board here. We've got this love offer in their feelings that's not being accepted or rejected. We've got this desire to bring in or send out a love offer. We've got this internal conflict. We had this whole thing with like a new opportunity that they're thinking about, a new big passionate beginning, this transformation, this card of setting boundaries, taking charge of a situation, juggling. This can represent a third party. This detaching and walking away, taking the first steps on something new, casting judgment on something. Now we've got 2 3s here, which I don't know. This could represent a third party. This could represent the merchant giving to 2, your person giving to 2, as it relates to this love and emotions and happiness and the culmination of some emotional connection with another person. Right under that, we've got the 9 of Swords. This is like fears, worries, anxieties, being stressed out about something. Like the lady in the card has got her face covered and she's only willing to look at the problem through the cracks in her fingers. So this is like being stressed out about something, grinding something in your head over and over and over again, maybe losing sleep about it. Okay, in your advice, we've got the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Swords. So the 3 of Wands is, the path has already been chosen. You've already gone down the path. You've already started taking real world action, going down the path you've chosen. But this is a card of waiting for your ships to come in. And we've got the Three of Pentacles, and this is like teamwork, collaboration, working together to build something, working together as equals to build something great, something bigger than yourselves. So it's like you're waiting on this teamwork and collaboration. We've got the Hanged Man. This is stagnation. He's hanging upside down from the tree of knowledge, and he's doing that to try and gain enlightenment about something. He's trying to look at things from new perspectives, look at the problems and challenges of the past in the light of the current moment, trying to get a new perspective on something so he can figure out what the path is going forward. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. It can be the sword of victory. Can be the sword of clarity. It can also be the sword that you would use to sever a relationship. We've got two cards of waiting here in your advice. This is stagnation. Progress has stopped. Everything's stagnant. You're waiting on your ships to come in, but it's stagnant. You're waiting on this teamwork and collaboration, but it's stagnant. I don't know if this is the sword of truth, like telling you to speak your truth about this, telling you to speak your truth about your feelings and towards this person, or if this is the sword of truth about this merchant giving to two. It's got you worried. Maybe this is the sword of truth that this person that you have feelings for is, I don't know. This could be the sword that you use to sever a relationship. I mean, things are stagnant. You're waiting for this teamwork and this working together, and it's not happening. It's all stagnant. Maybe it's telling you to cut yourself down out of this tree. I don't know. That's what I have for you. If you have questions that you still want answered about this situation or about your relationship, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Pisces love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on. And I'll see you in the next video.